something kind of from that I do in my stage shows all the time. This is some of the things that really people talk a lot about. What I've got here is a spoon from my friend's house. I've been actually kind of working it for a second. But there's an Israeli man that came to the United States, and he actually had this amazing ability to kind of bend metal with his mind. And I used to watch it and capture my imagination. I'd sit there and I'd sit there for hours and just imagine that spoon just starting to bend and trying to get it to do so. And it really had I struggled with it a lot. And one day I actually just kind of had this moment. I started to focus on it. And it really started to look like it was becoming sort of like a plastic spoon. Like it's starting to melt and actually droop. Sort of like it was plastic.
That's not in real life. Doesn't even make sense.
Sort of like
Why?
that. And that's just a little bit. Let's see if we can
Put your light on.
actually push this a little bit further.
It is moving in.
Need more light.
I just don't understand.
And it starts sort of like that. I mean, that's not exactly a lot. But the thing is, it progressed as I went along. And let's see if I can get it a little bit.
Go turn the light on.
Let me make sure I catch this here.
What the heck?
That's
Wow.
insane.
You guys see that moving?
Sort of like that. And by the way, notice I'm not just bending it here. That would be something that'd be kind of too obvious. But I do want you to pay attention to... You've seen The Matrix where they kind of just focus on the spoon and it starts to melt like a camera effect. And I don't know if this is going to actually work, but...
What? What? That is insane.
You just ruined your spoon.
Overrun it more. Yeah.
It looks something like that, and just looks like it almost just starts to melt in a way. It's the weirdest thing. So, I'm not sure how much farther I'm actually going to try and push this, but as you can see, it's quite a bit of difference from what we had just a moment ago.
Can you do the corkscrew? Can you do that?
We can try the corkscrew real quick. I'll tell you what. Let me straighten this guy out here.
I have about 10 blog posts I want to do tomorrow.
Let's get it all straightened out here. Okay. Make sure that's actually straight. So, what I'm going to do is I want you to kind of focus there.
Oops.
Everyone kind of focus right about there on the spoon. You can see right there. Just watch.
Oh.
And there. It goes sort of like that.
That doesn't even make sense. That makes zero sense. There's a corkscrew.
You still see it's a little bit soft there.
What? That is so confusing.
A little bit.
He just put
A little bit different.
In that spoon.
Wow.
A little bit different. And
I don't understand.
it's astounding because it happens
What the
all
heck?
in real time. But I'll tell you what, why don't we just try, see what we can do here, see if we can get one more
It's still going down.
for the road.
I hate it.
One more just for the road there.
That's crazy. Props.
Ah.
Let's get the fun.
And that is why organizations like TEDx Columbus hire Jacob Michaels for their events. Thank you.
That's so cool! No way!
How do you explain that? How? Or can you explain it?
I thought it was gonna be like hot or something.
That's the best part. It is a little bit warm when you feel it. Just be kind of careful toying with it there, but you can kind of feel the warmth coming off of there quite a bit. It's kind of strange.
Now, give it to somebody to see if they can twist it like you did last time.
Let me see it.
I can't see.
Oh.
There's too much glare. Yeah.
I don't know what to do for my username, you guys.
Alright.
Your name is Jasmine Wright.
There's no way.
My name.
You can't do it, can you?
No.
It's actually,
But yet, he did it without touching it, Zach. What's the problem?
I don't understand how that happens.
Hey, do you have an explanation for that? Or is that not part of the presentation?
It's just something
It's a
that
gift.
that I've done for years. Just something.
How
I've
did
done
you
for
start
years.
doing that?
I basically started watching Uri Geller and sitting there and just imagining my mind wander.
So that's energy that did that. Your energy that did that.
I prefer not to say one way or the other. I'd rather leave it just like Uri did back in the day. Leave it just as big of a mystery in of itself.
Well, we saw it happen here live. That's the second time I've seen it. And
What has happened?
Yeah,
I'm a new videographer, so I can't do tricks. That's really cool.
let's hope the video doesn't get damaged or anything from this. I did this one time for somebody. Actually, I did something.
Now, if you
similar.
messed up my phone, we're gonna have problems.
I did the same thing one time for somebody who was wearing actually a Rolex, and they pulled it out, and I was doing a thing where I actually moved the hands of the watch inside of their hand to an amount of hours that they name out loud, and it actually damaged the Rolex. It actually
gosh.
stopped working for like 10 minutes. I had to sit there and tinker with it for a while.
Oh, wow.
And thankfully we got it working again.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
It was like $2,000 or $3,000 watch. It was bad.
Well,
It was
thank
very
you. I
bad.
appreciate that. That was cool.
Thank you.